rat.
Yeah, nice. Stoked. Let's go for a hoon.
The really oddball in your model list.
Yeah?
I have a feeling that they've purchased one and I've made it ridiculously wild.
Oh, really? Good.
Welcome to another episode of Small Bike Stuff. Something a bit different this week. We're going to go back to 2019, an event that I held in Auckland, New Zealand, the largest city in the North Island of New Zealand. All about Hondas, Chellies, Daxes, Monkeys, Cubs, and more, turning up to have an awesome time in the biggest city in New Zealand.
Lean it on my bike.
No.
I was going to lean against the bike stand.
Oh, lean it on mine if you want.
It's not finished yet.
No, it is.
It can't be finished.
It's usually carries a can of double brown in the back for a stand, but you can't use that in Auckland City. It won't be there when you get back. Welcome, gents. There you go. People.
Lean, eh?
Yeah. You guys ready? Yeah.
Now, a quick backstory. At the start of 2019, I took my good friends Thomas and Andrew over to Southeast Asia, where we bought bikes in Malaysia and rode them 2,500 Ks into Bangkok. On the way, we stopped and visited some locals. One of the locals helped me out customizing a Honda Chelly frame, and I built that after my return for this event, which happened towards the end of 2019.
Chelly over there. Come down. Park together. Nice, by the way. Yeah. Where you put the naughty Dax? Yeah. Naughty Dax, come down here, bro. Just anywhere here, dude. Good to see you, bro. It's literally more useful as a kick scooter than a bike. Yeah. So is it twin? Yeah.
Do you know that?
Yeah. The only part of this build,
I coloured on my tyres last night.
the only part of this build I've seen is the manifold.
Yeah, the manifold.
Yeah. You see that too. So this is it. The day is here. It's finally here. What we've done is got a whole bunch of Hondas. We've got Chellies, Daxes, Cubs, Moto Compos, and there's one more kind, and I can't remember what it is. Chelly, Dax, Cub, Monkeys. But there we go. And they've all lined up for an event. We're going to go for a bit of a ride, but I'll take you through the lineup and show you some of the cool stuff that's appeared. We've got people that have come all the way from Christchurch, and there's just some incredible builds here. So let's go have a look. This thing is absolutely tiny. It's got a massive flat slide carb sticking out the side of the motor. Looks like it's got a 110cc. If you look at this pipe and the fab work on it, it comes out from the header, it comes up and does a loop around the side of the motor, just for added heating, I guess. And then you've got a twin shotgun pipe out the rear there. Over here, you've got a hand shifter. It's all solid at the back end there. The exhaust on this one, it's just a little donut, a little hot dog in the middle there. And then it comes out the back. Over here we have a monkey. And this here I've got an absolutely incredible Chelly. It's got a giant flat slide as well, sticking out here. Look how close together those handlebars are compared to mine. Speedo and a roof counter there. Air ignition is added into the frame here, which is cool. Got a sick Chelly here. This Chelly's lowered on the rear on hardtails. It's a standard Honda motor with a big bore kit. So it's an 88cc. and got little Z-bars up the top here, which are really, really cool. This fella's Chelly has inspired a lot of my build. When I saw this in person, I realized, hey, you can do way cooler stuff, Callum. And so this guy's done a lot of cool stuff. He's got an original Honda motor with an angled carb. He's got a Takegawa rev counter. He's got this cool little chrome Honda badge on the front there. He's basically done all the cool stuff you can. Compared to this thing here, it's got a 140cc motor, and it's kind of a ratty build. This thing here goes super fast, but it looks like it's just been pulled out of a garbage dump, and that's the whole point. It's one of my favorite bikes here. This Chelly has a pit bike swing arm and a 12-inch rear wheel. It's got a 125 semi-automatic. There is no clutch. There is a disc brake on the rear, and it's connected to the handlebars on the left side. This is a completely stock Honda Chelly compared to these things over here. This thing here is a Naughty Dex. Naughty Dexes came out in 74 to 78, and this thing's had a 125 swap from a modern Honda. ST50 Dex. This thing here is just super clean. Got a Honda side cover on his motor. Really, really nice paint. It's just done really well. This thing here, CT, but it's done up in gold. It's dope. It's got a Honda side cover. It's got that really cool Yoshimura pipe on the back as well. Honda C110, not a CT110. The C110 is a tank on top model. They were made in about 1962 to 63, around about those years. And they originally came out with a 50cc push rod motor, and they were really, really quick. It was a 4-speed manual from the factory. This thing here, it's a Blizz Shop Special. Just a really tidy C50 build. This thing here, it's pretty cool. That pesty guy over there built it. Martin, robot buggy, he's made this thing here. This is a Honda C50, but it's got a 125 in it. He's gone for a 125 manual. And this thing here, he's put a side pipe. He's got his cool as little leather seat here. And a little box on the back. This is another Shane Parsons special, Honda C50. As you can see, all of Shane's builds have these wicked Honda logos on the side. He's got these Yoshimura cans as well. This one here, Ratty C50, very cool. Stock, as it was from the factory. Not too much done to it, apart from new tyres. This thing here is called the Garden Cub. This is made by Thomas Helen, owner of Junk House Garage. And basically, he's done as much as he can to lower this thing while retaining a stock look. As you can see, he's peeled through the front guard, and he's also got his carburetor coming out the side. He's got a standard Honda bag here that was an option back in the day and is also reproduced. This thing here is from Aaron Card. He's from Quake City Rumblers in Christchurch. This build is crazy. He's extended the front. He's got a massive GN 250 rear tyre on the back, or rear rim, and then the front here has got a massive 21 or 19 inch, 21 inch front. It's a really, really, really long bike, and his exhaust is super cool. If you haven't seen it, comes out of the bike and comes up to here. A very, very, very cool little thing. This thing here is a CT50. Originally they had a 50cc motor, but this thing's been modified. The front guard's been modified, the rear guard's been slightly altered, and he's got a Lifehound 125. This thing here is a 125 as well, 125 semi-automatic Lifehound on the C50, and then we just got a standard C50 at the end. Now, one last bike. When we put the call out for this ride, which is for Hondas only, some of the guys from Christchurch, from Quake City Rumblers, just been out the gate. Wait until you see this. So this here is, or was, a Honda Dex. Let's go through it. So basically, we've got a Ramones logo here that's alternate. It's changed up to say "Choppers save the choppers, save the choppers." There you go. Save the choppers, save the choppers. We've got a tiny little BMX front rim here. We've got a twin carburetor set up into a Lifehound 125 semi. This tiny little seat here, and we've got this fat rear wheel here. This thing is so small that when you're sitting on it and your legs up here, you have to reach behind yourself up here to change the gear. It's an awesome little setup, and I'm really, really, really impressed by this. Built by Hogan Jeffs from Quake City Rumblers.
After meeting in the centre of the city to check out all the bikes, it was time to go on a wicked ride around the city centre and have a look through some of the suburbs riding small bikes in a massive group. People come from all around the country just to celebrate the love of small Hondas. It's old footage filmed on a GoPro 5. If you have seen some of this footage before, I did use it in a part of one of my Chelly build videos, but this is more footage from that day. I hope you enjoy it. As the day rolled on, more people disappeared until there was only a few left. We decided to go group up together at one location and have a bit of a celebration after a wicked day on two wheels.
Still got a bit of tuning left in it.
Mine's watering.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. I like that.
It's a bit lean on main.
I like that a lot. I didn't get right up it, but that's quite cool.
Yeah.